Okay. So all of us have heard about basic financial education. What is finance? How to live? How to manage money? And how to grow our own money and all these things. To understand all these things, we have to first understand about assets and liabilities. What is an asset and what is a liability? Okay. So, in a very simple manner, I could say that asset is something that gives you money. That if you put money into it, it can take money out of it also. And liability is something if you put money, you have to always plug in money into it always, but it never gives you any results. It gives you luxuries, but it does not give you results in terms of money. Okay. So before understanding these two, let's understand a basic concept of income. So we people work hard, get a job, do business or do anything, almost anything to earn some amount of money at the end of the month. Okay, that's what we call our income or our earnings. Okay, now those earnings we have to manage our expenses. So we have to get some amount of it in our expenses, some amount of we have to save for our future or some plannings also, and some we most people simply invest something together. So this is three things that our income goes in, and in what ratio our income goes into the state expenses determines how well we are going into the assets criteria or how bad are we going into the assets criteria. Okay, now there is a very basic thing that if you go do it right, then it would be good. So a lot of expenses generally leads to liabilities. Okay, and because if you just have a lot of expenses, then you cannot make a lot of money, and investment leads to assets. So let's see how. So let's take the example. Suppose you are doing some job, and let's say you are earning some particular amount of money at the end of month. Okay, let's say the amount, maybe say 25,000 amount. Okay, now that amount you earn, that is your money. Okay, now with the 25,000 you can and you save the money or do something every month, and you can just buy, one house, cars, expensive unnecessary property. Suppose you buy a house. Okay, so you have to build a house, you have to apply for its furniture, you have to do everything, and you have to maintain its electricity bill, charges, maintenance, and almost everything. It always sucks money out of profit, but it does not return into the same amount of money. It never returns, my dear friend. But if you see, if you plug that the same amount of money into properties like rental properties, stocks, businesses, and jobs, these things are what we call as assets. If you plug money into it, suppose into rental property, it would give you money back. And it does not mean it will give less money, it will give a good amount of percentage increase in your money that you could earn. And so this is money. So your money that was exactly like say 25k, it could be like 30k growth like that. Okay, so this is what it's been like an asset and it's been like a liabilities.